For a visitor to Calcutta, it is hard to find things to do with kids. We decided to go to Science City and Kolkata Zoo. Now, I'd love to show you lots of footage from Science City, but they kept asking me to turn off the camera and didn't want me filming a lot of places, which didn't make a lot of sense to me. So, let's talk about Kolkata Zoo. Now, looking at the enclosures... Oh, hang on, let's scratch that. Looking at the cages, there's a lot of thick metal mesh, hard to take photos, hard to see the animals, and a modern zoo normally gets into enclosures. Now, I've got here what I would call an enclosure for crocodiles, and I'm just letting the tape run to give you an idea of what can happen when you're here. Now, I quite like the collection of animals at Kolkata Zoo, and for children in a foreign country who like animals, this was a good place to go. But, as you can see, there's other things that happen while you're there. Sometimes people ask for your photo, and they ask for the photo of your children. And if you say yes to one, you might end up taking photos with 5, 6, 7, 8 other people. Sometimes they have 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 different photos too. So that can be something that can be a bit disconcerting. And for our children, they got to the stage by the end of being at the zoo that they didn't want to be in any more photographs, thank you. Now, I would recommend going to Kolkata Zoo as a foreign visitor, but I wouldn't travel from another city to visit it. If you are here in Calcutta, need a kids activity, then this should be, along with Science City, the place you take your kids. Up in Darjeeling, there is another zoo in West Bengal, which is more modern than this one. I'll do another video on that. Now that one is worth going to. But here, let's look through a lot of the enclosures and a lot of the footage I've got for Kolkata Zoo. And if you disagree with my opinion, please let me know. But, first of all, watch the full video. Also watch some other videos we're putting up on other zoos, like the world-class Singapore Zoo, and obviously the Darjeeling Zoo as well. And compare them to the Kolkata Zoo, and you might start seeing perhaps some improvements that could be made. Got something different we haven't seen here, is just the rosy pelican, which is just over here. On the right, you can see one just in here, and there's a stork that's just floating. It may be hard to hear me, but that's what it's like here at the zoo. Here we have an Asian elephant, and this is Titi, he's the older elephant. He's 11 years old, and as you can see, it's quite a big enclosure that he's sharing in here. He's sharing it with his brother, who's 9 years old. He's unfortunately decided to walk and turn his back on us and wander away. Although he hasn't got that. Not doing anything again. Okay. So we just come up to the lioness enclosure. This is Shruti, is her name, and as you can see, there's quite a lot of big fences here with barbed wire, big moat, another line of fences around as well, lots of razor wire around the tops of the buildings, and there's a lion right there in the distance prowling away to try and get into where probably her lunch is. Here's a slightly better angle for the lioness walking backwards and forwards, looking in the different doors, trying to work out which one goes in. One of the things you'll notice here is the large school groups coming through, and all the kids will scream out about all the different animals. Pretty noisy place, but the animals won't get much sort of relaxation at all. And then you do have the guards, like the man just coming to the screen behind me, who's telling people to climb off the rails and not do stuff like that. So he's looking after all the people over there. Well, my wild little animals this morning are having some cheese, some sandwiches that we've found some ingredients for. unusual to find them. It's good in Kolkata. You can find almost anything you like. You can find pretty much anything you like. Like we've got some, you can get sliced ham, you can get cheese, you can get all sorts of stuff. So you can get bread get wholemeal bread, which is kind of like, or a whole wheat bread, I guess they call it. Just kind of a brown, a bit more fibrous bread. And you can get the fast food breads too, the whites here as well. We're here just opposite where the lions are. As you can see, the big long line up of kids. We're also having a look at some white peacocks. So like white peacocks, really, really long tails on both sides.
See the blue and yellow macaws? They're really pretty.
One's in the background, yeah, and the macaws in the page beside it. But this here is beautiful bird.
I don't know what bird.
So there's some emus, some Australian emus. Pretty big birds, these ones. Quite curious. They like to steal food from people. So they're checking out all the people that are out here, trying to see what he can steal. That's what they're like, these birds. They're pretty huge. Very inquisitive. Powerful legs to go on the foot fight.
Oh, look at these. What are they?
Looking back in the Australian, what they call it, outback, had an encounter with these trying to steal my lunch. A bit hard to argue on this for all of them. So there's a hippo over here. It's pretty big. It's obviously very hard to get in to see him because there's lots of people here. As people move down, we should get a good shot, hopefully, to reach the front corner here. It's a really good looking. Can you eat this bit? So there's chicken and cheese here. Please eat it. Please eat it, Saki. And the chicken? You don't like the chicken? That's good. Do you want a bit of chicken? Because Jackie wants me to throw out the bit of chicken. You can have that bit of chicken.
Can Becky see the hippo? Can you see the hippo now?
Yeah.
That's a really good view.
Yeah, it is.
He's going in the water.
Goes into
the water.
There's one hippo gone. A bit noisy up here for a hippo, I reckon. Incredible amount of giraffes here. So we've got quite a few just standing here, 7 here, and 2 a little bit further over there. Them to be wandering around, and there's not really much for them to eat, unfortunately. All the trees are closed off and are covered in wire. And just here, there's almost nothing to eat. Looks like there's quite a few young juveniles and some older ones. So, kind of a strange enclosure really, but you get to see lots of them and they're very close up, which is kind of the theme of the zoo. little tiger. Brave 4 minutes ago, there was nobody here looking at the tiger because the tiger was obviously inside somewhere hiding. And as soon as the tiger came up, the crowd sort of got noisy and rushed over here. And all to see the tiger do its prowl path, and it's walking and pacing around the cave. Obviously, as its route that it walks, and you can see that little path that it's created in the grass. Here he comes back round again, or here she comes back round again. Zaki, what do you think of the tiger? What do you think of the tiger, Zaki? Nice tiger?
Maybe I think so.
What do you think of the tiger, Gabriel?
Good.
Good? Anything else you want to say about the tiger? There's the rhino over there. And here's a couple of boys playing rhino over here. There's the rhino over there.
Baby rhino. My little
White tiger over here. He's roaring. You heard the tiger roar?
Raja.
This is Raja, the tiger. He's a white tiger, and he's roaring away. He's now hiding there behind the tree trunk. And there's a huge crowd here, but a huge crowd moving away. Sitting down behind the log. Lion was roaring, so everybody came running. He was wandering around, and now he's sat down, and everyone's moving on.
I can see. Big head.
We're down here with the crowd, and there's quite a crowd. Tiger in here, lying down asleep. Everyone's crowded in. So we're trying to move in, but the kids are getting squashed and the crowd's really pressing in. It's very noisy. Tiger. So we better get out of here because kids are getting squashed. Everyone's crowded in to see the tigers. There's another tiger over here, boys. And there's another. That's a new tiger. Okay. So we come over here, Gabriel. So the boys didn't like getting squashed in next to the tigers. Very, very small enclosures, those ones. And just calm down, boys. The sad look is enclosure on here. It's not a big enclosure. There's as you can see, corner of it. About 6 metre by 6 metre cube. And there's 4 tigers in a row like that. All female ones. What are you looking at?
Zebras.
Zebras. How many zebras are there in there?
1.
1. And where is it? I think he's hiding in that now.
He's hiding in the corner.
Now he's gone. Where is he hiding?
In the corner.
In the corner.
Over there.
Over there. Okay. Oh, I think he might be moving again.
He's moving over there.
There we go. How many zebras are in this enclosure?
2.
2.
And there's one over there.
There's actually, I think there's 3. I think there's one more hiding way at the back. There's 4 even. Wow. There's 4. Why do you think there are 4 in this enclosure and only 1 in the other one?
Because there's 2.
What if there's a big daddy one in the other one and the mummy ones and the baby ones in here?
Yeah.
That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Lots of zebras over